Shalom and welcome to Just a Word Prophecy. Kazak Aliyahu here, and I am here today with our brother Etekan as we will be looking into another prophetic revelation from another of the members of our family. Just a Word Prophecy is a channel in which we share our prophetic revelations that comes from the Most High to different members of our family. This channel you will see prophetic revelations from different people, all from the Just a Word family, and revealing what the Most High has revealed to us that relate to you, the people of this world. So do listen to what we have to say. Over to you, Etekhan.
Shalom, everyone. So this dream is another vision that the Most High gave with regards to someone else on the internet who is very popular and people believe to be a prophetess of the Most High. So in the video that was recorded before, I spoke about the prophetess Celestial and how the Most High revealed that she's false. And in the second revelation of Celestial, something significant was said of the Most High, that I should not listen to anyone over 130 subscribers. So there's another prophetess that I used to listen to every now and then. You probably all know her as Sister Kerry Ann. And I listened to her up to the point when she had 130 subscribers, and then the minute she hit 131,000, then I got this dream about her. So in the vision, Sister Kerianne came in a carriage. She came at night, number one, it was nighttime, and she came in this place that looked like a village, but it also looked like a modern-day school. And she came in this carriage that was being pulled by 2 donkeys. And she was wearing a gold outfit with a very long golden cape. So she was coming down the way, and she looked very regal and very prominent as she was coming down. And as she was coming down, everyone was there was like a group of men that were like waiting on her, like as if everyone was just waiting for her arrival. So then when her carriage finally stopped, and she stood up, she kind of flung her golden cape, like dramatically, and then she descended from her carriage. And when she descended from her carriage, I was shocked because she looked very tall, like she was tall, like unnaturally tall. And then I looked at her and I was like, oh, I didn't know that Sister Kerianne was so tall, And then the minute that she stepped down, then all these men were like, like scurrying, like bowing before her, like trying to attend to her. But they all were all like fearful of her, and she was like commanding them, like giving instructions. And these men were carrying out instructions that she was giving. And as she was doing this, I got it in my spirit that it all felt like a Hollywood set, like she was like instructing people, like the cameraman, that you do this, you do that, no. It all felt like a stage. And she had so much power and authority. She was gold, she was regal, she looked very, very prominent, and these men were just like so much smaller than her and like all in subjection to her, running around and following instructions. So then as I was watching this, all of a sudden this part of the dream, it kind of switched between myself and my brother. But as we were watching all of this, there was anger in us. And then all of a sudden, I don't remember if it was myself or my brother, but one of us went and we grabbed Sister Kerianne and we started beating her, And then we started beating her. And as we were beating her, we're speaking and saying, like, why are you deceiving the people of the Most High? Why are you deceiving the people of the Most High? Like we were beating her. And then that was the end of the dream. Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's very, very interesting again. So interesting that you heard the voice when speaking about Celestial in the dream, that you must not listen to anyone over 130,000 subscribers. And you got this dream when Kerrianne reached 131. That is confirmation telling you that don't listen to Kerrianne. But then it goes on to tell you why. Now, she came in a carriage at night to a village that looked like a school. The significance of the school is where people go to what? To learn. She came to the school as the what? The teacher. Let's go to this verse. It's first. What is it again? First Timothy 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Now, what is it telling you here? A woman must not teach because she will be deceived. The same thing that happened with Adam and Eve is going to happen to the woman that is teaching. That is why I tell women with prophetic ruach, that have the prophetic ruach. The fact that you have a prophetic ruach does not make you all powerful over the man. This is still for you. So what Kerry Ann should have done, and early out I was saying it, Kerry Ann, where is your teacher? Celestial, where is your teacher? Adam was not deceived, the man was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. That is why the man teaches, because it is harder to deceive the man. But the woman must be in silence. So let's get back to her now. Knowing all of this now, bearing all of this in mind, let's get back to her. The carriage was pulled by 2 donkeys. Remember the similitude. Ha'Masiach came in the village riding on a donkey. But she was so exalted, it was 2 donkeys that pulled her. And instead of coming humbly on the ass, because when Ha'Masiach came on the ass, it was humility. Being pulled by 2 donkeys is anything less than humility. Yeah? It's pride. And she looked regal in her robe. And this regal, looking regal again, if anyone knows Kerry Ann's channel, when Kerry Ann started, you and I know how humbly she looked. She just came in her, whatever she wore, that's what she came in. And she recorded it anywhere. Now she set up a background with a little bit of shimmering thing in the background. Now she has on her white and she tries to look regal. She has on her lip gloss or lipstick brightening her lips. She now has on makeup and everything. Looking what? Regal. This is Kerry Ann Gidden that's talking about. And you did not know she was so tall. The height, I believe, has to do with authority. Because men were fearful and tended to her instruction. So she was dictating everything. But he said it looked like a Hollywood set, as if staged. So what is it saying is that a lot of what she is doing is staged. Because a lot of the things everything happens in this world, these women have a video on it. As something happens, right away a video comes on it. Why? To keep their channel going and to keep their channel powerful and to keep the amount of people so that they can keep making money, they have to be in the news and just speak about things that happen. Because, for example, if you speak about what's the current thing now? Like
Israel.
The video, the war, the flood in Texas. People are now digging up prophecies that they had about flooding and all of those things. A flood will come and all of those things in order, and they get views that shoot up. This is what you do in the video world. If you speak about what is current, the algorithm is going to push you and push your video there because people are searching for it. So that's the Hollywood set. It's there just speaking about what people want to hear. She had power and authority, and men were so smaller and in subjection to her. So you became angry and beat her and asked, why are you deceiving the people of the Most High? which is showing you again that this is a false prophetess, deceiving the people of the Most High into believing that she is true. A lot of the things that she has is they are invented, as the Hollywood said. Hollywood is about acting, it's about being that which you are not. All right? So, those who are followers of Kerry Ann, again, I like Kerry Ann, and I know you too, Brother Etikan, like Kerry Ann, because she is not arrogant. You know, that about her, she's not arrogant, she's just deceived.
Yes.
And in the beginning, I think, and you and I both think that she was genuine, receiving it. But then money and all of those things came in, and being exalted, and you can see the pride in her. I can see the pride in her, she talks, she does it, but that pride does not come off as arrogance. There's just this pride of what she has achieved or who she is. Kerry Ann, you need to repent and turn back to your first love, where you were before, the simple little country girl from Jamaica that the Most High used to give His word. All right?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to say, like, even like the prophecies of South Africa being the promised land and all of that. She's said this like way before anyone was saying this. So that's why I always say that I do believe that the Most High was speaking to her at a time. And she reminds me, I don't remember which church it is in Revelation where the Most High says that, remember your first love. Yes, that she was at one point doing the will of the Most High, but she somehow fell off along the way. So, yeah. Yeah.
Remember your first love, Revelation 2, verse 4. It is the Assembly of Ephesus. Of Ephesus. Revelation 2:4 says, Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Let me get it on the screen. Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will remove thy candlestick out of his place, except thou repent. Except thou repent. And remember, this is for Kerry Ann. But this thou hast, that thou hatest the deeds of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. Nicolaitans is Christianity. So she has shifted a little from Christianity. Not that she hates it, because her mother is still Christian, etc. She still comes off with a Christian type foundation, of course. But remember, Kerry Ann, from whence thou hast fallen. Listen to these idiots here. Really, nobody knows us. Really. We don't have tens of thousands of subscribers. But the Most High has shown us where you are false. You need to watch this video, my sister. We have nothing against you. We love you. Because we watched you a lot. I watched, at that time, there was a time I watched almost all of your prophecies. In the earlier days when I felt you as being true. But then, where you started to go wrong, and I'm going to be honest with you, if you're watching this, was when I started to see you now start concentrate on the face. I saw your eye being lined up. I saw that lip gloss started to come on. That was when I stopped listening to you. Then I started you going into vanity. Instead of looking more humble, you started to look more vain. Then you started to put on those white clothing. Every day, white clothing too. Yeah. Nothing is much wrong with that, but then when the white clothing is married with lipstick and the hair, and then you started to do this hair liner and this baby hair thing, to have this little fluffy hair at the front. What kind of a prophet does that? I know prophets. The greatest prophet was John the Baptist, and what did he do? He was like a vagabond. That's how true prophets are. True prophets do not go into materialism. And there are so many things I could say about you, Kerry Ann, because I've been watching you over the years. But go back to your first love. Go back to that little girl. Go back to your original videos and see the innocence that was there. That is what you need to go back to. Okay? All right. So, please do share this video with someone. Thank you very much for watching. And shalom.